2 weeks ago, I said to myself, damn, math is such a useless subject. When am I ever gonna use this in my life? When I'm crossing the street, when I'm driving, like, bro, I'm never gonna use this SOHCAHTOA Pythagoras theorem in my, like, bro, after I graduate, I'm gonna forget like half of this, or like 100% of this, screw that. And so I was just thinking, man, this is so useless to me. So guess what? What did I do in class, bro? Nothing. I did nothing. Like, I would just zone out and just think about my own thoughts and just do nothing. I didn't pay attention in class even though I knew a unit test was coming up. And so I was like, okay, this unit test, what's it gonna do for me, right? What's it gonna do for me? Nothing. Wrong. So fast forward to today. Unit test comes around, and guess what? I bombed that. Bomb. And I didn't just bomb it in a bad way. I didn't just bomb it. That was like a nuclear bomb, bro. That was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was terrible. And I just looked at my score. I didn't just fail it, bro. Divide that by like 15. And so I looked at my test, bro. And I was just like, this is so not me, right? Like, I'm a good student, right? Like, I'm a good student. I'm not the kind of person to like fail things and get in trouble in class. Okay, maybe sometimes. But for the most part, I'm a decent student. I'm a good student, okay? And so I just looked at the score. I was like, wow, this is so not me. And then I just got this feeling in my like entire body. Like, I just felt weighed down by it. Even though I told myself it didn't matter to me, I still felt weighed down by it. Why? I don't know. And I just thought about it. And I was like, why is something that I don't care about, me not achieving success in something that I don't even care about, still affecting me so much? And it wasn't just affecting my day or how I felt about myself in that moment. It really like changed the way that I felt about my identity and who I was. And obviously, like, oh yeah, you're not your grades, you're not your athletic performance, you're not this or that or blah blah blah. Bro, shut up. Yes, it is. It's part of who you are. Yes, it's not entirely who you are, but it is a part of who you are. So, like, shut up, bro. If you don't think like your achievements or like your goals or what you strive for is part of who you are, it is part of who you are, and you gotta embrace that. So stop being a pussy and actually embrace that, bro. Like, I bombed this test. Embrace it. Take responsibility for it. I'm not blaming the teacher. I'm not blaming anyone but myself. There is no one to blame but yourself. You, the me 2 weeks ago, it's his fault. He's the reason why I'm here right now. He's the reason why I feel this way in this moment. Walking home, shameful as hell, bro. Like, bro, this is so not me. So what am I gonna do about it, right? Like, the thing with this is, like we talked about before, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Why? Because it's not just you. It's not just about you working hard at this one thing or this one goal. It's about how you approach it. And how you approach things in life, especially like lofty goals and things like that, not to sound cliche or whatever. How you approach anything in life, it's a habit, bro. Like, it's a habit that you build up over time, over days, over years. And so you can either stack that habit or you can tear it down. And every single time you do, either do it or don't, that's either like one rep of stacking another stone on top of the other or taking one off. So it's really a choice. It's a discipline. Are you gonna do the work when you don't feel like it, or are you just gonna like succumb to your emotions and do whatever you want? I don't care. It's your choice. No one cares. It's on you. And no one can take that responsibility for it except for you, because it's your life. It's your life, and it's your decisions, and it's your results, your progress, your everything. So you gotta take responsibility for it. Like, bro, looking back at how I approach this, I was like, no wonder that I'm like cheating reps into things that I actually do care about. Subconsciously too. Like we talked about before. This is exactly what we talked about before. And I straight up like just cheated that. Like, oh my goodness. I'm like ashamed to admit this. But I have to. Otherwise, who am I to like tell you what to do if I can't even uphold it myself? Who am I? I'm a nobody. I'm 17. I'm a nobody. What have I achieved? Nothing. I've achieved nothing in life to this point. Nothing. Is it gonna stay that way? That's a choice. But one thing's for sure, no matter what happens, good or bad, no matter how ugly it is, you have to take responsibility for it. It's called, I was just talking with a close friend of mine the other day. We need to have radical responsibility or radical accountability, whatever it's called. Basically, whatever happens, You gotta take responsibility for it. Like 100% accountability for it. Everything is your fault. Everything. The reason why you don't have what you want in life right now, it's your fault. The reason why you are where you are right now in life is your fault. Simple as that. Any other explanation, any other reason or circumstance, you're like, oh, it's because my parents. Oh, it's because I didn't start earlier. Oh, no one taught me. Shut up. It's your fault. What are you gonna do about it? It's your fault. You can either choose to live life as like this storyline that you can't change, or you can live life like in Minecraft, bro. Like live like you're in creative mode. Live like you're in creative mode. I can choose to build whatever I want. Bro. Really, like this is eating away at my identity right now, bro. I'm a good student. Trust, bro. I love you. Academic comeback. I swear to you, I promise to you. Academic comeback. I promise. That this academic downfall was really tragic, bro. I can't even lie to you. It was tragic. Like I can't even hide that. Academic comeback. What are you gonna do about it? Life is like this. You're gonna have ups and downs. And a lot of times, it's us that cause the ups. It's us that causes the downs. That's what makes life fun, is it not? If life was a straight line, I wouldn't find it fun. Neither would you. So be grateful for this. I gotta be grateful for this. Because number one, I get to live this firsthand, that how you do one thing is how you do everything. Number two, I really get to see like how it affects me psychologically and mentally. Oh my goodness. Oh. What are you gonna do about it? Academic comeback. Even though I feel like what I'm learning in math right now has no use to me, it's still important because it's not just a matter of number on a piece of paper. It's literally like how you approach something, the discipline that you approach it with, right? How hard are you going to work for it? A lot of people at our age, bro, math class and a math test is the hardest like piece of adversity that they've ever faced in their lives. Literally, that's me. This academic comeback is one of the greatest feats of my life, bro. Or it's about to be one of the greatest feats of my life. Speak it into existence, right? Like, but for real, how you approach one thing is really how you approach everything. No matter how useful you think it is, no matter how useless you think it is, it's the truth. And so if you want to pursue your goals with like absolute like conviction and laser focus, you have to approach everything like that. Everything. You gotta earn it, bro. You gotta earn it. Trust me. Trust me. I'm literally like living this firsthand so I can tell you. I nuclear bombed that test because I didn't have the discipline. And my past self chose himself and his pleasure over me. So that's why I look back at him with shame.